Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Rachel right here, and today we're doing another WIP and chat. But first I wanted to show you where we are. So I haven't really got much progress done since the last time that I uploaded a video on this, but I just want to show you where we are. So that's where I am. I'm literally in the same section as before. So I don't want to get anybody's hopes up. I'm really moving slowly on this at the minute, and it's 100% to do with my job and everything that's going on in my life right now, but I will get into that in a moment. I'm going to reposition the camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so here goes. How are you all today? I'm doing pretty good. Yeah. I need to pick a color. It's been all right, but it's just been a little bit like hectic. I want to explain because I feel like I have to keep explaining myself. I know I don't. I know that everybody here is quite understanding about everything, but I really haven't been able to be online that much, and I can feel in myself the frustration of not keeping up. And I know that I should give myself a little bit of grace. We should all give each other a little bit of grace sometimes, but I don't know why I feel so pressured lately, but I literally have no unboxings, no friend mail. I have nothing like that to share with you guys, and that's okay because I am on like a no buy right now. Now I do want to say this. So I won a giveaway from Diamond Painting Dreamer. Her name is Linda, and she's here on YouTube. She has a channel. Please check her out. She had a subscriber giveaway where she gave a $100 gift card to Diamond Art Club, and I managed to win it, and I'm really, really happy. Thank you so much, Linda. I did make a post about it on Instagram, but I feel like I should shout it out as well because, you know, giving credit where credit is due. Now, I was going to keep that gift card for a little while because, again, a no buy, but then Diamond Art Club came out with some new releases, and I just couldn't help myself, so I do have some on the way. I also have something really, really special to show you all coming soon. And then a few companies had reached out to me and asked if I wanted to review some things. So I do have some things coming. So I did have to pay shipping, and I decided I would try FedEx Express, which costs quite a bit. It's like twice the amount that I would normally pay for Diamond Art Club shipping, but it says 2 to 4 business days that it'll ship. So fingers crossed that it means that it'll get here like a lot faster than I would normally get things, because that's one of the annoying things about living abroad is that I just have to wait for everything. Everything is like China mail to me, you know? It doesn't really make much of a difference. Whereas like the benefits of buying from a US company really benefits Luna. Really benefits those who actually live in the US because you get such a fast turnaround time. So for me, buying Diamond Art Club is because I buy for the quality of the kit, not just for the shipping time. The shipping time is a bonus if you live in the States. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, today we are going to do another tag. It's the same tag, excuse me, but it's more questions of the same tag. I'm really loving this, and I want to thank everybody who came to my premiere for the random tag number 2 video. Thank you all. If you didn't make the premiere, that's perfectly acceptable. That's no problem at all. I just randomly decided that I wanted to premiere because I miss everybody. I miss talking to everybody. And I noticed that there weren't a lot of questions or comments on the last video. So if you all want to join me and you want to do the tag with me in the comments, feel free to click on the link. I've got it in the description of this video. Today we're going to start on number, what is it? 60. I'm on number 60 now. So if you want to come with me and join me with this tag, that would be awesome. So I'll give you a few minutes to do that. If you so wish, you don't have to. You could just kick back and listen and diamond paint as well. No pressure. So what did I want to mention as well? Oh my goodness. I do not remember. Oh yes. Okay. Really, really important. This is not going up until Thursday. So I have put a poll on my Facebook, and I've shared that poll within the Crafters Anonymous Facebook group, which if you're not a part of it, please join us. It's a group on Facebook where we just share our works in progress. We share like tips and tricks and stuff as well. And it's kind of like a cool place to hang out and talk to people, you know? But anyway, I'm doing a poll to see which diamond painting to do next. So if you don't mind, if you want to put in your input, please do that down in the comments below. But the online poll that I'm doing is going to end before this video is posted. So it's probably not going to help. But I'm trying to gauge what people want me to do. Would you rather see me do the custom of Luna that I just recently kitted up? Or would you rather me start working on the mystery diamond painting? The reason I ask is because a lot of people commented on that mystery diamond painting video and said they wanted me to do that next, but that was the same reaction that I got when I opened the custom of Luna. I suppose the mystery one is, I don't know, more intriguing because you don't know what the picture is, but I'd really like to know what you think. In my personal opinion, I would love to do the one of Luna because it's already kitted up and because it's a round diamond painting, and I've been doing nothing but squares for quite a while and I feel a bit burnt out. If you can't tell because of how slow I'm going, I love square diamond paintings, but it really does take just that much longer to complete them. So please let me know your thoughts down below. If you want to just, you know, I don't know what's easiest, just writing Luna or mystery. If that's all you have the time for, I'd really appreciate it. Some other news. I want to thank everybody who has recently purchased diamond painting pens from my shop. I really appreciate that. Haven't really had any time to do any packing videos or anything like that, even though I'd love to do something like that in the future. And if you're interested in that, please let me know. It does sound like a lot of fun, but it also sounds like you would need to have quite a lot of orders to do that consistently. So I don't think I'm at that scale or anything yet, but I do appreciate those who do purchase from me, and I try my best to make sure that every order is packed to the level of which I would want to receive an order. So I don't allow myself to slack at all on that. So if you have any questions about diamond painting pens, or if you have any suggestions for what pens you would like to see me sell, please let me know. I do keep a very limited stock because I don't have that much space, to be honest, to be doing that, but who knows what the future will hold. I really like doing it. I like the selling aspect of it. It's engaging, it's very fun, and it just makes me feel like a responsible human being. So that's part of the reason why I like to do it. Anyway, just thank you very much. If you're interested, this crystal stylus pen does come from my shop, and I have a few of these left. I have them in black, pink, purple, and blue as well. Did I say white? No, and white as well. And then the other pen that I have here that I'm using for the multi-placer really at the moment is a blue box elder, stabilized blue box elder wooden diamond painting pen. And this comes from Handmade diamond painting pens. Both of these I have linked in the description of this video if you're interested in checking that out. Just so you know. Okay, I think that's most of the housekeeping done and over with. And I'm sorry if I bored you with that. But let's get into the meat and potatoes and start the tag. So I'll put this off to the side. Hopefully it's not, no, it's not going to be for us. First question. Do you believe in spiritual things like Ouija boards, tarot cards, and crystals? Do you believe they are portals for evil entities to enter the mortal world? Okay, I'm going to answer this very, very quickly and kind of gloss over it because I think it's a very personal question. The short answer is no, not really. Though I do think a lot of the power of an individual resides in the mind, and so the things that we do represented in those manifestations are ways where people can achieve a higher sense of kind of enlightenment about one's life or whatever. But do I believe that they're portals for evil? No, I really don't. I'm sorry. So yeah, I'm going to gloss over that because I think I talked a lot about that in my last video and I don't want to bore you. Okay, number 61. If you could make one mythical being real, who or what would you make? Oh dear. Okay, without getting too negative about it, because I do tend to do that sometimes. I'm sorry in advance. I would love mermaids to be real. I think that it would be really cool if there were humanoid beings that lived in the sea, half man, half fish. I think we would care more about the ocean if we lived in it. And so, yeah, I kind of wish that they were real. But then, I mean, there's loads that I wish were real, like unicorns. Why? Because they're pretty. I don't know. Fairies, because magic is cool, you know? Like, I don't know. But I think mermaids is the first one that comes to mind. And also, I have a thing for mermaids. Like, there's so many mermaid diamond paintings on Diamond Art Club right now from Mandy Manzano that it's actually difficult to choose. And I keep eyeing that Serene triptych, the large version. I keep giving it like that side eye. You know that side eye emoji I use all the time? Yeah, keep giving that the side eye because I feel like that could be the more doable version of like Sneaky Cat for me. It's on the same price range because it's massive, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think I need it. I definitely don't need it. Let's be honest. I don't need it, but I really, really, really like it. And I'm just attracted to all of the diamond paintings that have mermaids. And spoiler, both of the paintings that I got from this latest release have mermaids. And no, one of them is like a back in stock item. So I guess that doesn't really count as a new release, but anyway, I digress. 62. Do you get tan or do you burn? I burn and then I tan. So these days, like for the past 2 years or so, I've actually just been wearing sunscreen every time I go into the sun because, well, I'm aging and I don't want my skin to get all wrinkly and, you know, but yeah, I never used to wear sunscreen or sun cream, depending on where you are, what you say, but I burn and then I turn this really nice olive color, which I like. It doesn't really show well in this lighting, but I get an olive complexion and it's nice, really nice. Thanks, ancestors, for giving me cool skin tones, I guess. I don't know. Next. 63, describe your shower routine. Okay, that's kind of weird. I get in the shower, I wet my hair, and then I shampoo. Then I rinse, and I might shampoo again. Depends on what shampoos I'm using. Right now I'm using this shampoo that's like a thickener shampoo. It's a really odd one because it just feels wrong. So I've been using a clarifying shampoo, rinsing that, then using this other clay infused, mineral infused shampoo, rinsing that, and then adding conditioner to the ends of my hair. And then while that's soaking in, I wash my body and I wash my face. I shave the pits and then rinse the face, rinse the hair, get out and towel dry everything. Put my hair in a turby twist type jobby, and then that's it. That's my shower routine. I don't think that's more different than anyone else. Oh, and then I put on face lotion because it's important to moisturize, y'all. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I try to be in and out in under 20 minutes because ain't nobody got time for more than that. I used to take like half an hour in the shower because my hair was so long. I used to have hair to my bottom. And so it would take a really long time to wash my hair. Fact, I used to only wash my hair every 2 days. Or I'd let 2 days pass, and then on the third day I would wash it because it just was such a pain. And I think your hair is healthier if you do that. Personally, I think the oils really do need to get into your hair, but the problem is when the oils clog up on your head and then it looks dirty or greasy. Now that's more of like a sign of bad health as well. So just watch out for that. And there's other things you can use. Like I wish I had known about dry shampoo when I was in high school. That would have saved me so much heartache back when I had really long hair. We're definitely going to finish this section in no time. All right, do I have hourglasses? No. I definitely have to go over this, with a toothbrush as well. Okay, W5. Sorry, guys. Okay, next question. 64, do you enjoy school? Okay, I guess this is for teenagers. Do you enjoy school? Why or why not? I really love school. If I could go back to school, I would in a heartbeat, if that was an option for me. I've always wanted to get a doctorate, and I enjoy study. I enjoy writing papers and researching things. I enjoy the atmosphere of being at a university, not the partying. I never partied at university, but I like study, and I'm a perfectionist, and so I really enjoy making good grades. So yeah, I really, really enjoy going to school, and I wish I could go back, maybe someday. In your opinion, what is the worst way to die? Probably in a violent, painful manner. I don't really think that I should go into detail on that because, yeah, I don't really know what else to say. That would be the worst thing. I mean, slow and painless is fine, or not so painful is fine, but like wickedly, overwhelmingly, agonizingly painful, vicious, no thank you. Nope. Okay, do you get car sick, seasick, or airplane sickness? Yes, and yes. Okay, for someone who travels quite often in a plane, I do get airplane sickness. I have an issue with my ears. I have chronic ear infection. And so I think something's messed up with the inner part of your ear. I don't know, medical stuff, jargon, whatever. But something's off. And so every time I get in a car, it doesn't matter what seat I'm in, if I look at my phone or try to read something, I will immediately feel like I need to get sick. So I can't read in the car, which is why audiobooks are so great, and podcasts. Wow, changed my life. And I wish I had seen Audible much, much sooner in my life. And seasickness, yes, it's awful. I did not vom when I went to Skellig Michael. If you're interested in coming to Ireland, if you're actually serious about wanting to come over for like a retreat, excuse the tractor noises. If you want to come over for a retreat, we could try to make it happen around the time where we could go out in the boat to Skellig Michael, and that's where they filmed part of the Star Wars movie, you know, on that little island. Super magical, really recommend, but not if you get seasick. Yeah, that's another story for another day. I don't think I have the time to tell that tale today, but it was fun. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. What's one memory that you wish you could live again and again? Ooh. Hang on a second. I'm going to put dinner in the oven while I think about this, because I feel like I should really think about it. I have my knee-jerk reaction in my head, but I want to make sure that that's the one that I want to choose. So 2 seconds, I'll be right back. Okay, that took a little longer than I expected, so I apologize, and I just saw that I missed that one. Oops. Okay, this is going to sound cliche, and I don't care, but if I had to relive a memory that I could live again and again, it would be my wedding day. And I say that because it was just so nice to be surrounded by all these people that loved and supported us. Yeah, and I've never felt that before, you know? Yeah, I know that sounds really, really cliche, but it's true. It's true. I think I would love to relive that forever and ever and ever and ever. So, by the way, we're having duck pancakes again tonight for dinner. So I am probably gonna have to jump up here in a second because I'm doing it a little bit differently this time. And if you're like, what on earth is duck pancakes? Well, it is a duck breast, which you put in the oven and you cook it. And it's really, really yummy. You serve it with Chinese style pancakes and hoisin sauce with cucumbers and spring onions, and it is so delicious. My favorite Irish meal. I always joke about that. It's my favorite Irish meal because it's something that we can't get. I think the closest thing you could get in America is mushu gai pan, which, by the way, if you haven't had that, so good. Pancakes, Chinese pancakes. Okay, moving on. I am very hungry, so I'm going to keep talking about food if you keep me on that subject. Hashtag fat girl problems. Okay. This is number 68. What were some of your stuffed animals' names from when you were a kid? Well, I have one in the other room, in fact. And she is a dog puppet with floppy ears, and her name is Sarah. So Sarah was one. And then what else did I have? I had an E.T. as well, which, oh my gosh, guys, I used to be in love with E.T. And then my grandmother got me all the E.T. stuff, you know, very, very early 90s child. And then one day, or one night, I should say, I thought the eyes were glowing in the middle of the night. Maybe they were. Maybe there was like some glow in the dark, or maybe it was an overactive imagination. But like, oh my gosh, I threw the thing. I started screaming. Yeah, it was not good times for Rachel. I am sealing the duck. Wow. Yeah, I know. Such a step up for us. See. And then, what was I saying? Oh God. Oh yeah, and then I had a glowworm thing, which was a thing. Do you guys remember that? It's like a little, well, I don't know how to describe it. It was just like this little doll with a plastic head, and then the head lit up at night, or you had batteries for it, I think. Yeah. And then another one that I had was like one with a heartbeat. That was pretty cool. Yeah, I had a lot of stuffed animals. I love stuffed animals. And then I had all the Beanie Babies as well. Yeah. 69. Do you have any pets? Yes, of course I do. I have a dog. Her name is Luna, if you couldn't tell. And she's right here beside me, lying on the floor. And I'm going to have to get up here in a second. But she is my pride and joy. She's my fur baby. And, you know, every day is a challenge with her. She's a collie, or a collie mix. She's a little bit smaller than the normal collie, like a sheepdog collie that they have here in Ireland. She is a blue merle, which means her coat is kind of like gray, black, white, and it has this blue shimmery kind of look to it. And as soon as I saw her picture on the rescue website, I just fell in love immediately, connected right away. She was nothing but skin and bones when I got her, and I don't know, I just love her, and she has such a personality. The other day I saw this post on Facebook, and it was like a I guess you would call it a meme. It was a picture where someone had written on it in, you know, on the computer. They'd written on the picture that someone had made, and they wrote, you know, like, this is the saddest thing I've ever seen. And the picture was someone holding a picture of a dog sitting on the couch, and they were holding the picture up to the spot on the couch where there was no dog. And I was like, as soon as I saw that, I started to cry, because I was thinking, you know, what am I going to do when Luna's not here anymore? Because she's such a beautiful being, and like, she's such a huge part of my life. What am I going to do when she's gone? And like, every little thing, whenever I go away for a little while, I always remember, you know, that she'll bark at the doorbell, or, you know, like all these like annoying little things that are triggers for my mind, that when I don't hear her or I don't feel her, I miss her. So yeah, she's the best dog ever. Anyway, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do dinner, and I'm gonna come back and we'll keep going. So I'll talk to you in a little bit. Hi everybody, I am back with Luna, my baby, and we are going to finish a few more questions on this tag before going to bed. It is currently 11:30 in the evening, so I don't have too much time to spend, but I figured I'd try to get at least a few more questions and maybe finish this section, maybe start on the next one. I'm not sure yet. So where we were, I was just talking about Luna, and now the next question says to describe your daily wardrobe. I suppose I've mostly been a jean and t-shirt kind of person for most of my life, but I've changed that a little bit in the past few years. So I wear nicer tops now when I'm teaching, and then I really love long maxi dresses, like flowy dresses. I find that I'm much more comfortable in my own skin when I'm wearing a dress, so I really appreciate wearing those. And so, yeah. Then if I'm working in another job, then maybe I will wear like a polo and whatever is needed, really. I'm sorry about that if you could hear my husband. Good Lord. Anyway, next one is describe what your daily wardrobe would be if you were rich. Oh dear. Really, Lena? Come here. I don't know what I would wear if I had more money. I don't know if it would matter to me because I've never really been interested in fashion. But I guess if I did have money, like a lot of money, then maybe I would hire someone to actually like pick out my clothes and make sure that they fit properly and they were the right size and style for my look. I've always considered like what would it be like if I had a fashion consultant or something, but obviously I'm really not on that spectrum at all. So yeah, hard to imagine. Okay, create a character right now. Give them a name, age, and a character description. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. If I had to make a character, it would be a young, maybe 25-year-old girl whose name is... Oh, this is hard. I don't know, because all I can think of is Luna, because she's in my lap right now. Hi, baby. What's wrong with you? She's staring at me with open eyes. What's wrong? Hmm? Are you panting? Oh, okay, baby. Yeah, you're okay. I guess she just wants cuddles. I don't know. I don't know. This is really hard. I feel like I'd need like more time. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna skip that one. Sorry, peeps. 73. What was the last thing you bought? What was the last thing I bought? Probably a coffee. That's a tough question. Like online? Because I just bought the Game of Thrones edition of Cluedo on my Amazon Prime Day thing. So it was like £12. I couldn't resist. £12 is like maybe $15 or something. Yeah, something ridiculous. So I was like, well, yeah, of course, because I love Game of Thrones, everything. Hang on. Oh, excuse me. Oh dear. I might need to take an allergy pill before bed. All right. I might go into a sneezing fit, so just bear with me. Oh my goodness. I never just sneezed once. Ooh. Right. Okay. Okay. Where was I? Oh yeah, what I just bought. Next one, have you ever bought a CD? Of course I did. What? Okay, this is obviously geared towards people who are way younger than me. Actually, the last CD that I bought was a Sheryl Crow CD because I was bored and I wanted something for my car stereo. My car is old enough that I guess I can't really listen to like, well, I can listen to my phone, I guess, with an auxiliary cable, but if the aux cable ever breaks or anything, then I have to rely on CDs. Oh, sorry, people. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, I'm gonna try not to breathe in like that because I know how annoying it is. And W, I'm just filling in the last little bits here. Describe your perfect ice cream sundae. Okay. The best ice cream sundae, I guess. My favorite ice cream is mint ice cream, but I would just like to have a regular, really nice quality vanilla hot fudge sundae, because hot fudge isn't really something that's popular here. So yeah, that would be awesome. They actually started this new ice cream bar in the local supermarket, and surprisingly, I mean, they had all these flavors, these hot flavors you could put on top, excuse me, on top of your ice cream, but they didn't even have hot fudge as an option. I was like, how can you do this? There's like toffee and all this other stuff, but no hot fudge. I don't understand. If you can make anything happen right now with no cost, trouble, or obstacles, what would you do? Well, first I'm gonna adjust this. So bear with me. I'm gonna move my lighting. Gonna be a very interesting moment. I don't want to blind you. Perfect. So if I could do anything without any trouble or cost as an obstacle, I'd probably go on a holiday. Yeah, I'd go on a holiday. I'd book a holiday for me and my husband to go somewhere in like Europe or something. That's what I would want to do. All right, let me just double check that that's okay. Yeah, you can see everything good. All right. Probably to Italy, because I keep talking about it so much. What would I like to do now? Let's do... All right. I'm irritating this fly because he likes the light and he got caught in this room. Flies have been insane lately. They're all gonna die off here quickly. Just that time of year. Oh, there's a big old ball of wax. All right. What are some of your favorite physical activities to do? You don't know me that well. Questionnaire. I don't do well with physical sports or anything. I think one of my favorite things to, if I had a choice, like, I really like having barbecues and stuff. That's outdoors, right? And kind of physical, sort of. It's a hard question, because I don't really like sports at all, really. And that's probably weird to some people, but like, I really just don't care for it. I would much rather be reading or, you know, doing something like that than playing a sports game. So, that's a hard question to answer. Yeah, I don't know. I'd probably be walking. Yeah, walking. Walking is nice. Or very, very lightly cycling. 78. What were some of your favorite shows as a child? I guess like Rugrats and all those Nickelodeon shows from the late 90s. I really liked them. I've talked about it more in depth in other tag videos, so I'm not sure if I want to keep repeating that kind of stuff over and over again. If you're interested, I will do my best to link it. Otherwise, if you check out my playlist called Diamond Painting, it actually has all of my WIP and chats in it, in that playlist. So you can feel free to watch other Get to Know Me tags. I'm pretty sure it's the 90s one, where I talk about the shows and everything. So please check that out. That was a really fun one to do. Describe how you would survive the zombie apocalypse. I think I could survive by hiding. I've thought about this before. I've actually had several dreams about this before as well, where I have hid in a bunker and waited it out. Because if you think about it, well, sorry if this is too like graphic or something, it's just fantasy anyway. If zombies did exist and they did attack, they would only be living for like, well, I say living, they could only stay reincarnated for a certain maximum amount of time. I mean, they would start to decay and disintegrate, and people are like, oh well, it's magic that's keeping them regenerated, so not necessarily, but honestly, I would hope that they would disappear. And they'd probably move on after a while. Like if they couldn't find anything else to eat, then they'd probably move on. So yeah, I would just have a lot of water, some diamond paintings, just chill out for a while, I guess, until they left. That would be the best way to overcome a zombie apocalypse, is diamond paint. What are some things you shouldn't say at work? That's a really weird question, but okay. I suppose anything that would make someone feel uncomfortable? I'm not really sure where that question comes from. Like what? Hang on, what's the next one? If you were told that you killed someone, you would save 100 people, would you do it? Probably not, no, because that sounds really shady. But if it was real, I probably still wouldn't be able to do it. That's really weird. Who comes up with these questions? Like, how's the weather right now? Okay, well, right now there's actually a storm coming, and I'm pretty sad about it because I have to go on a walking trip tomorrow, and normally it's an extremely beautiful walk, but if the weather is going to be rainy tomorrow, it could be pretty difficult to do and difficult to motivate my students to keep up and keep a good pace. It's quite a long walk. It's like 7 kilometers or something, 8 kilometers, something like that. I think anyway. It's called the Darien Mass Path. It's really, really nice. You should definitely check it out sometime. All right, I'm just kind of like going along and doing this. Excuse me, sorry people. So sneezes, I'm telling you. Okay. Yeah, so there's a storm coming. It's really nice and warm though. All right, what is the background on your cell phone right now? The background of my cell phone. I'm trying to remember. I don't think it's anything special. I think I chose a theme. Excuse me. Whoops. I did not mean to do that. I think I chose some cherry blossom type of theme, which is typical of me because I really, really like cherry blossoms, if you couldn't tell. And yes, I did have my intro made, especially for my channel. And again, if you're interested, if you're looking for a website to make an introduction, or anything, you know, if there's any editing stuff that you need help with, please just message me and I will do my best to help, because I know what it feels like to kind of be looking at all this stuff online and then not really knowing what to do or who to trust, especially if you're spending money for a service like an intro video or something. So yeah, feel free to message me about that kind of stuff. Okay, 84. We've got just 6 questions left. No, 5 questions left. Is it better to work at a job that you love or a job that pays well? Well, I can tell you that honestly, I think it's better to work at a job that you enjoy, or something that you enjoy enough that it doesn't hurt you, you know? Because I've worked at a job that paid pretty darn good, and I was miserable. The pay helped to make me feel better about that job, whereas I have worked other jobs which paid very little and also made me feel completely bad about my choice of staying at that job. So yeah, but I've always kind of worked at jobs that I enjoyed for one reason or another, and if I stopped enjoying them, I found another job or another career or whatever, what have you. So yeah, just a little nugget. What do you have within arm's reach of your bed? Water. Water, my cell phone, and that's it. Water and cell phone. I think it's really important to have water next to your bed because, well, I get up a lot in the middle of the night, and I sometimes feel extremely dehydrated. And so I don't know what that is. I think it's because, to be honest with you, I think it's because my husband is like molten lava, and I just have trouble sleeping next to this volcano of a man, but that could be part of it. But yeah, I don't know. I would, well, it wasn't advice. Sorry, I'm giving advice. I shouldn't give unwanted advice. But water, yes. Have you ever been fired from a job? No, I haven't. I've never been fired. I never really thought about that before, but no. Oops. That's interesting. No. Okay, this is going way faster than I thought it would. Okay. Have you ever won a trophy, prize, or medal? If so, for what? Yes, I have won several medals, but I've never won a trophy. I think that's more sports. I've won medals for choir, and I've won certificates and things like that from it as well, where we won certain competitions. I forgot about this, but I actually got the judge's favorite one year, which I was just so, I was overwhelmed by it, to be honest. I mean, I had been bursting my buns off to do that routine perfectly, you know, and because it was like a choir competition, so we, without getting into too much detail, because I could literally talk about this for hours, we would practice for weeks and weeks and weeks, and then we'd go to different competitions. And I was so happy that I had made it into this particular show choir that I would practice for hours upon hours of the day. Practicing those routines, practicing all, you know, making sure that I smiled and all of these things, which it does. It takes a lot of practice, and it's hard to sing and dance at the same time. And look on and, you know, like effortless, you know. And yeah, so when I was giving it 125%, like really giving it everything I had, and to be judged the judge's favorite out of the competition, I was just like, this is amazing. I don't think I appreciated it as much at the time as I do now. Like, I can really kind of be proud of myself now for that, even though that has absolutely no relevance on who I am today as a person, but it is nice to think about. So there's that. And then also, I don't know if I'm sure I mentioned this before, that I went to Disney World when I was 9, and I got given Queen of the Park for a day by Merlin. There's an area of the park, or there used to be an area where Merlin would have you pull the sword from the stone. I don't know if it's still there. Maybe if Wendy from Gone Off My Meds is watching, maybe she could say. But they would take the dowsing stick, which is the stick that has one end here that you hold on to, and then it's got 2 branches. And that's not a dowsing stick. What is that called? I forgot the word. But they kind of like walk over the kids and pretend like they're choosing, that the stick is choosing someone. And he was like, it's destiny. And he picked me and like this older man. And then at the end, I ended up pulling the sword from the stone. And I was so happy. I got a certificate. I got a medal. I got to wear a crown. And yeah, I still have the certificate and all that stuff. So it's a great memory as a kid. Do you have any posters, pictures, or art hanging in the walls in your room? Okay, first of all, I'm not a child, so I have art on all of the walls that everyone else can see but me, and I don't know why that is. I'm pretty sure it's just because I'm a little bit lazy, and because the walls in this house don't really lend themselves to drilling holes in, because they're all cement. There aren't any plastered walls. I'm imagining that's because if they had plastered the walls, then the square footing would be even smaller than it is right now. And the people who built this house were American, and I don't think I'm sure that they had some disagreements, let's put it that way, because everything else in this house is huge, including the furniture. So no, I never bothered putting art in my bedroom, but I have art all over the rest of the house. And I think I showed a lot of it in my KonMari video. So if you haven't checked out the video where I KonMari'd my bedroom, my closet earlier this year, please check that out, even though it's totally embarrassing and yeah, I don't know if you would like it or not. All right, here's the last question and then I'm gonna go to bed. Are you afraid of the dark? That is a loaded question. Yes, I think everyone is afraid of the dark in some small way. Do I have a fear of the dark? Not really, but kind of. Like, if I were left to my imagination in the dark, I probably would feel a little bit afraid. Now, I don't really feel afraid here, where I am right now, but if I were back in the States, I actually would feel frightened. And I'm sure that has to do with a lot of other factors, you know. But yeah, interesting stuff. Sometimes when I'm walking through the house at night and everyone's asleep, I've looked out and I can see lights from like farming equipment and stuff like that, you know. And I've kind of, yeah, let my imagination go wild a little bit. Like, who's that? What are they doing? Aliens. Nah. All right, I'm gonna have to clean this because they keep sticking quite badly. So guys, that's another, goodness, that's another 20 questions finished. 10, 20, no, 30 questions finished. And we still have a lot to go. There's 150 altogether. So yeah, I'm gonna try to blast through this. This is all color blocking, which is lovely. That was all confetti, so that took a lot longer. Again, like my original date for this painting, I think was yesterday. July 16th, I think I said, was my estimate, but there's no way, like I couldn't commit to an hour every day. It's just impossible right now. I'm really, really slow this summer, but I promise I'll pick it back up during the fall when I get back from my vacation, and I'll let you know all about that in an upcoming video. Hopefully I'll sit down for a proper WIP and chat where I just talk about my life and updates and what's going on, my medication and all that kind of stuff. So stay tuned for that. Thank you all for watching these videos, liking, subscribing, sharing, and all that good stuff. I will talk to you all very, very soon, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. Bye!